Hello, hello. Welcome back. Today, we're for the last few days or so, I've been thinking, right? So, MCC currently has like how many S-tiers? 8 about, but not all of them are active. Like you rarely see I don't think you've ever seen all 8 of them in the same event, right? So what I'm just going to do just that. I'm going to make the teams for all 8 S tiers. And who are the S tiers? The S tiers are Dream, Pete, Quig, Illumina, Fruit. I believe there's Technoblade, of course. There's Techno, there's Puns, and Sapnap. Those are the 8 S tiers. And you may or may not include Puns in this. You may or may not include someone else. But generally, those are the 8 S tiers. So my goal today is I'm going to put the S tiers into the separate teams. Dream Pete, Quig, Illumina, Fruit, Techno, Puns, and Sapnap, right? I'll put them all into the teams. I'll have them all be team captains, right? Give them all pretty good teams and see if I can make 2 teams that can match the S tier teams to make it balanced. Because look at these, right? Look at their averages, like 3,000, 2,800, 3,000, 3,000, 2,900, 3,000, 3,200, 2,900. Like they're S tiers for a reason. The next person who's close and will lead this team, I believe Kratzy is the closest right now. I believe Kratzy is the closest. I think he's 2,700, right? Yeah. Kratzy's is closest, and I think the next closest is Fundy, if I remember correctly anyway. I think Fundy's about 2,600, yeah. And so those are the team captains. I have to balance this somehow. So I think for the last few team builders, I've been doing Dream and H Bomb a lot, but I think I'm not gonna do that today. I think I'm going to let Dream team with. Let's see. Dream and CPK worked really well last time, so why not again? Pete, here is where the fun begins. I want to see a team with. Who do I want to see H Bomb with? H Bomb Fundy? Let's do H Bomb Fundy. Why not? And the reason why I did H Bomb Fundy is because they just met up in real life. If you don't have Twitter, H Bomb and Fundy have just met up. I think it's a few days ago now, or it might have been yesterday. I don't remember. Pete. I mean, Pete and Green is the obvious choice. So let's see if I can find someone else. Pete and Scott, maybe. How about Pete and I think I'm going to give Pete Flip. Flip is not a bad backup player. He's like 2,200 or 2,163, close enough. Next up is Quig. Quig is in. Quig is interesting. I think I'm going to give Quig. Let's see. Hmm. What if it's Quig and Preston work well? Quig and Ranboo maybe? Illumina. Illumina, I think I'm going to. I think Illumina Tapel. Have you guys surely have seen that clip, right? Of MCC. What is it? Is it 16 or is it 15? I don't remember. Sky Battle. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, Fruit and Green back together, maybe. Techno. I mean, it's obviously if there is one person who I want to team with Techno, it's Phil. Like, it's not even a competition. Puns, maybe puns and like Antfrost, Sapnap, maybe Sapnap and Tommy worked really well. Kratzy, who should I team Kratzy with? Kratzy, huh? Kratzy and Krinios is a classic duo, of course. What if it's like Kratzy and Captain Sparkles, maybe? Like, that could be a fun team. Like, I know there's underpowered right now. Don't worry. As always, we'll fix it. Dream CPK. The last time this team happened was with Bad Boy Halo and Finster. But what if we don't have that team again? What if instead we give him a more chill team, right? Dream CPK and like who should be the third? Dream CPK. Dream CPK and like who should we put in here? Let me look. Dream CPK and like this team is not as strong as some of the other teams, so I'm willing to put in a slightly stronger third option. Dream CPK and like Wilbur could be nice. Dream CPK Wilbur, maybe. Pete Flip, maybe like in a Littlewood, maybe. We'll see. Quig Ranboo. What if Quig Ranboo and Quig Ranboo and like who should we put in this team? Quig Ranboo and I mean Captain Puffy wouldn't be a bad shot in this team, I don't think. Illumina Tapel. Maybe like False could be pretty good in this team. And we'll have to get a better fourth option. Fruit green. Fruit green. If I do Scott, it'll just be a repeat of. If I put Scott and Joel as MCC 16 purple, so I think I'll choose one. Let's put Scott in this team. Techno Phil. I've already put Wilbur somewhere else. Tommy. So 3 out of 4 SBI, maybe. But no, that's too strong, of course. As much as I want SBI, that's not happening. No. Techno Phil. Solidarity is a good shout, I think. MCC Pride. Don't worry, we'll get a weaker fourth option for that team. Puns and Frost. And Puns and Frost George, maybe. Maybe. I've noticed that the later teams are kind of stronger than earlier teams. This might change. Sabnap Tommy and now Phil is not available for this team. What if I give them Jack Manifold instead of George? I'll give you Eric instead. And what if the last person on this team is Connor? Oh, never mind, not Connor. This team will have Nikki as the last player. 8806. We'll see how it compares, so we might need to move people around. Kratzy, Captain Sparkles. Let's see. Could Joel work there? 9440. Yeah. Fundy H Bomb. Fundy H Bomb. Who can we put here? Fundy H Bomb. Like Shovel, maybe? Okay. Fruit Greens Major Kara, maybe. 9314. We'll see. Alumna Tapel Falls. Of course, I want to put the Ren here. Alumna Tapel Falls and Ren. 8821. Okay. Quick Ranbu Puffy. Sam, maybe? 93. We'll have to switch people around. Pete Flip in the Littlewood. Like Pearl, maybe? Okay. Dream CPK Wilbur and who? Dream CPK Wilbur. If we put Nikki here, what's this team's average? 8-4. Hmm. Okay. If it's Finn, surely it's too strong, right? Or is it the same? No, it's the same. Okay. Punch and Frost Arid 5 up will make this team too weak, I think. I mean, not really. There's not as weak as these two teams. Sapnap, Tommy, Jack. Bad Boy Halo would be funny. I don't know if it'll work. Let's look around. Let's look around. Wisp, 9-1. I mean, it's in the middle of the range. Kratzy, Captain Sparkles, Smallish Beans, and who? And Dan TDM. How does that sound? 8988. I mean, Ayo. Fundy, H Bomb, Shovel. Will Tubbo make this team too strong? 9396. In short, yes. Meaning, what if this is Tubbo? And this is Jimmy. Ayo, 9105. 9398. There's two 93s. There's one 88s. Let's see. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe we switch around. What if you have Major instead? How does that affect you? 9-3. So whoever has Major will pretty much flourish here, essentially. Huh. Okay, okay, okay. I see. But what if instead of Tapel, it's Illumina and Grian? 8-9, huh? But what if instead of Major, it's Tapel? 9-0. That fits. That fits. So who can I keep here? So Grian, I'm trading for false. I think that's the trade. I think that's the trade we're making here. So 9-0, you're down, and this team needs to be somewhat down. What if we change Captain Puffy for Bad Boy Halo? It goes slightly down, but not down enough. What if instead of Bad Boy Halo, we put Gumi in this team? 9-2, and it's no longer the highest team. This is now the strongest team in the event. Whip and Wood, Pearl, and Pete. Is there anything that I want here? I could technically switch Indlewood with Green, and it would technically put it below, but like 1 point above the yellow team. Or I could technically speaking What if this team had Pearl in it? I want to see what's Gem's average. What's Gem's average? 1661. If this team instead of Pearl has Gem, 9136, yeah. And this team can have Pearl or False. I think Pearl technically is the slightly weaker player, if I remember correctly. What if we have False here? Yeah. So Pearl it is. So 9287, 9230, almost everyone's above. Actually, this team had Rendok before, right? Yeah, it's 9050, yeah. So now we need to increase the strength of this team. If Aerith has got to go, who should we replace him with? As I said, Bad Boy Halo is never a bad shout. 9030. Have we used bad somewhere else? No. So that works. 8988. Well, should Dan be replaced? Or should he be switched somewhere? What if Wisp is here? How would that improve things? Okay. If Dan is here, how much will that reduce their average? They're now barely in 9,000s. Perfect 200 separation, which means that this team is still too strong. Let's replace Sam with who? We could technically replace Ranbu with SB, and it works. Have we used Sneak anywhere? What's Sneak's average? Sneak's average is 2,000. Okay. So let's keep Sam in for now. Maybe we can trade Sam somewhere else. Huh. What if we traded with the lowest rated team? So Sam, you're going over here. And I don't know, is bad enough to nerf that team? I don't think so. 9169. I mean, technically, yeah, but it's still the strongest team. So let's nerf it slightly more. With that team being there. Nope, never mind. They become the new strongest team. Finster and Bat difference, I guess. Let's see which other team has like a solid player that we can just switch around. Jack Manifold, but I don't want to send Bat to that team. Shovel. I don't want to send. Do I want to send Shovel in with this team? So we put Shovel here, right? And it should lower it down a little bit. Yep. And if we put Bad Boy Halo here, it should increase it a little bit. 9129. I want to get the range below 100. That's my goal. What's the lowest team? 9042. This team. I need to somehow get it slightly stronger. I don't know. 1721, huh? Let's find someone slightly stronger. 1721. There's Kara at 1771. But what if the answer is actually we replace. I don't want to change the core of this team. Is that genuinely the lowest rated team we have? Yes, it is. If I want to, I can either nerf the strongest teams or make the weaker teams better. But in this case, I really like the weakest team. In this case, it's the red team. So let me change the strongest teams. So this team, Quegran, Bugumi, Shovel. I'm sorry, one of you will have to move. Who I don't know just yet. Maybe. This is a wild idea. I'm just throwing it out there. Tubbo. What if Tubbo's there? 8-9. Nope. Nope. Ranbu is still there then. Wait, what if Phil is here? Phil. Quig and Phil. But then the rest of the team doesn't work. Shoot. Because if I put Ranbu here, then it'll be the Syndicate team, right? Well, not really Syndicate because Phil is actually supposed to be here instead of Tubbo. But the team now gets stronger with Techno, Ranbu, Tubbo, and Nikki. Well, this team gets weaker, and it's 94. But this team I don't like. I don't like Quick, Phil, Gumi, and Shovel because I don't think that team works. And the only reason why I think that is because Phil is definitely non-PG. So let's find a replacement. Puns and Phil, Puns and Phil, Puns and Phil. Question mark, Puns and Phil. 9069, that's good, So Quig and Ant Frost, which would fit in better with that team, will make it 9151, and it's still over 100. Dang it, dude. What if instead of who should I put here now? What if instead of this we have Kara here? Bring back Major Shovel? Maybe. 9171, the lead increases because this team got upgraded. What if instead of Falls we have Pearl? Oh, 94. Fruit Pearl, Major Shovel. Pete Flip and Littlewood Gemini Tay. Ayo, is that it? I think that's it. That's it. I'm not changing anymore. Game 1, Parkour Tag. Game 2, Grid Runners. Game 3, Sky Battle. Game 4, Hole in the Wall. Game 5, To Get to the Other Side. Game 6, Ace Race. Game 7, Build Mart. And the battle for Game 8. Game 8 survival game, Sands of Time is skipped. Actually, no, never mind. Let's put To Get to the Other Side there. Ace Race Game 5. Let's put SOT Game 6. How does that sound? The winner is green, which is the Fruit Pearls Major. Okay. And the second is blue, which is the Sapnap Tommy Jack Dan CDM team. And the worst is yellow, Quick and Gumi Kara. Well, it is what it is. Anyhow, that's me for today. Peace out.